Starting now.
Welcome, Wagwan people, Dems. So this is actually a reaction request for my patron Dan. Wagwan Dan. And you sent me through a reaction request for Miss Barbra Streisand. And I said it right that time, right? I did. I did. I didn't. I did. I just went for it. I didn't second guess myself. I was like, I think I got it. And this one is one that I definitely haven't heard. It's from a 1965 or 1966 special called "Colour Me, Barbara," and it's called "Starting Here, Starting Now." Just from the thumbnail alone, it looks really like classy and like it looks really nice. So it'll be interesting to see. And if you guys have not checked out my reaction to The Way We Were, you need to go and check that out. The full reactions on Patreon. Like honestly, that movie, it took me on a journey. It took me on a journey, and I never thought where I ended up, I would have ended up. So yeah. If you like that movie, come watch it with me. It's up on Patreon. But yeah, let's go and check out this tune. So this is starting here, starting now. So very young Barbara.
Starting here, starting now. When we walk, we'll walk together, year by year. Starting here, starting now. When we talk,
Looking directly at me.
we will say the most with silence when we're near. Starting here now. When you sleep, you will dream a dream that's free from care. For now, when you wake, I'll be there. So be still, take my hand for the greatest journey heaven can allow. Starting love, starting here, starting now. Take my hand for the greatest journey heaven can allow. Starting love, starting here, starting
You know what's really interesting to me? You take your bows, man. You take your bows. And what's really interesting to me, yeah, is I always have a slight bit of hesitancy when it comes to like certain tracks or certain films of this era, right? Because I'm always like, because obviously I don't listen to this on a regular basis. Like if you saw my playlist over Christmas, like I think there was maybe I think there's one Aretha Franklin tune in there, and there was one Prince song in there as well from like from like yesteryear. But aside from that, like the tunes I listen to are a lot more like contemporary, um, on like a regular basis. So I'm always a little bit like not hesitant, but I'm always like, because the thing is, especially when someone sends me a request, it's usually because they like the song. So I'm like, I really hope that like it's a song that I like, because if it's something I don't like, I'm gonna have to say. Do you know what I mean? So I'm always like, will this be the one? And when it started, I was like, this might be the one that like maybe I'm not the biggest fan of. Um, but that lasted all of like maybe 7 seconds, because the beat of the song like was kind of like I don't know, man. I could imagine this being on like a Bond song or something. Like it was just so like grandiose and big and like. And I remember Dunn even saying it like, she's like Diva OG Diva. Or maybe that was David. Or maybe that's all of the Barbara fans. I mean, like, but like, she just owned that, and knowing as well that like she sings live all the time, and like she does things in one take all the time. I'm just as someone that like, has been lucky enough to kind of sing in certain places and stuff where I'm just like in awe of like who I'm around or whatever. Like vocals have always been so super impressive to me, and to see someone just doing that just so naturally, like just letting this god-given talent just fall out of their mouth, like, and the song itself was just really melodic. And I like even the fact of, I mean, I've not seen this special, but even like how it was being filmed and how like had all the the credits kind of coming next to her and stuff. I don't know if this was like the opening as opposed to the ending of the show, like, but even that was just like I'm here for all of it. The dress, the makeup, the I said the grandiose nature of it all. And again, just her superb tone. And what was running through my head as I was watching her as well, as you will have gathered if you've been here for like, I don't know, 8 seconds. Like, I'm a huge Beyonce fan, like huge. And I'm just watching Barbara and thinking like, she's the fave of my fave, if that makes sense. Like the singers out there that like that stand the test of time in terms of not just the music they put out, but in terms of the vocal quality that they possess. Like she set like a blueprint for a lot of those artists. And as much as like I don't know, like I said, part of me is like, there's so many things that like are probably trending right now that have just come out now that are just fresh out the kitchen and that kind of stuff. And as much as kind of like I want to spend time looking at new things, for me personally, like, and again, this is why I love my channel. I love kind of looking back as well, because there are so many gems, so many hidden gems, so many people that are out here clamoring for people being like, oh my god, they're the greatest, oh my god, they're the best, like, and it's like they couldn't even hold a candle to that vocal performance, like in one take, in one go, live, like at all, like at all. So it's just, yeah, as a younger person that didn't grow up listening to this, it is just like a nice little window just to kind of open up and be like, okay, just take me back. But like I said, every time I do that, I'm like, oh god, is this going to be the one that like I don't like? I even thought that about The Way We Were. As I said, like because there was so much hype around that movie, like so much hype around that film. So I was going into it being like, oh my god, this needs to deliver. And like I said, well, if you watch the reaction, you'll see. But yeah, man, that was that done. That was a good one. That was a really really good one. So thank you for that. I'd love to know what you guys thought of this. Is this a song that brings you memories and takes you straight back to when you first heard this, or is this brand new to you as well? So yeah, let me know in the comments below. But if you did enjoy this reaction, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That'd be very, very much appreciated. And if you do want access to my reactions before they come to YouTube, then please do head over to my Patreon, because that's a great way genuinely to help support the channel. And Lord knows I need the support. And it's a great way to connect with me as well. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the next one.